Okay, let's talk drug testing. Yes, if you drive truck, you better believe you're going to get drug tested. The DOT is now adding oral fluid testing procedures as another method, in addition to the urine drug testing we know so well. Why would they do this? Well, I'll tell you. The main reasons the DOT wants to implement this method of testing is to help out the employer. Some of those employer benefits include: 1, it will eliminate the costs of all those shy bladder evaluations. 2, it will help alleviate the burden on individuals who cannot produce a sufficient urine specimen due to a psychological and/or physical medical condition. 3, it will open up the possibilities for transportation safety sensitive employment, specifically to those with disabilities that prevent them from producing an adequate urine specimen. And 4, it will help prevent cheating. It's been roughly a year since this notion was introduced, and many comments have been made since this rule was proposed. Well, for now, you can wipe those tears away because this process of implementing oral saliva tests nationwide may be a slow one. I say this because for an employer to implement oral fluid testing under DOT regulations, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services will need to certify at least 2 laboratories for oral fluid testing, which has not yet been done. LabCorp and Quest are expecting to be certified first. LabCorp is hoping to be certified by November or December of 2023, as labs will need to validate the process and apply for federal inspection, which is quite a process in itself. The process is a bit regulated with these stipulations. 1, there must be one HHS certified laboratory to conduct the screening and confirmation drug testing on the primary specimen. 2, there must be a different HHS certified laboratory to conduct the split specimen drug testing on the secondary specimen. This would happen if the employer requests split specimen testing for a non-negative result. 3, if the employer requests split specimen testing and there is not a second HHS certified laboratory to test it, then the positive adulterated substituted test result would be canceled, with the reason being that there is no way to test the split specimen and it undermines the fairness and accuracy of the underlying test. As of May 2nd, 2023, HHS has not yet certified any laboratories to conduct oral fluid testing. All of this begs the question, what should carriers change in their drug testing policy? Well, the DOT determined that oral fluid testing will be an additional option for DOT-regulated employers and not a replacement for urine testing. With both drug testing methods scientifically accurate, there's no reason to eliminate either method in your company policy. Similarly, we see no reason to mandate either method. Given your new options, when should you consider requiring oral testing over urine? This comes down to the detection window and invasiveness of each method. The drug detection window for urine testing is from 2 to 7 days, while oral testing is a few hours to 2 days. Since you want to know if drugs may have played a factor in recent events, oral testing is a better option for post-accident testing or a reasonable suspicion test. Lastly, there are insufficient specimen or shy bladder cases where we strongly recommend employers use oral fluid testing. Employers should communicate to their consortium or third-party administrator and to their collection sites whether they want to utilize urine testing or oral fluid testing or a combination of both. It would also be very helpful for employers to provide service agents with the specific instances that would trigger a different method. We have a detailed video that includes information on how some drug testing facilities are preparing to add this method to their existing process, and you can find that video linked here. Also, the full article in the description goes into more detail on this new method for drug testing in the trucking industry. Be sure to check it out if you want to learn more, or contact us with any questions by filling out the form below.